All right, guys, let's try this one more time. So, this is, I'm gonna do my presentation on the raw food diet or raw foodism or raw vegetarianism, um, or veganism, sorry. Um, so what is the raw food diet? So it is your eating plan is composed of mostly or entirely raw or unprocessed foods. Um, a food is considered raw if it has never been heated to 104 to 108 degrees Fahrenheit, has been refined, been pasteurized, been treated with pesticides, and or otherwise processed in any ways. There is alternative preparation methods. So you got juicing, blending, dehydrating, soaking, and sprouting. Um, what types of foods are there? So primary fruits, vegetables. So you have primary fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, and um ligmas. Ligmas? I don't know how to say that. Um, and then the grains and ligmas are permitted, but usually needed to be soaked or sprouted. Let's go over all of the varieties. So you got all fresh foods, all raw vegetables, all raw fruits, raw nuts and seeds, raw grains and ligmas, uh, dried fruits and meats, sprouts, raw eggs or dairy, raw nuts, nut milk, raw nut butter, cold pressed olive and coconut oils, fermented foods, kimchi, and sauerkraut, seaweeds. And then I don't know if I said this already, but raw meat or fish. And then the other thing I forgot to say on the other side was that your diet should be 75% of um raw food. Um, and I think, yeah, I think it's, yeah, 75% of raw. You should be having raw food as most of your diet. Um, let's keep going. So who should avoid this diet? Again, you want to check in with your doctor, just make sure that everything is okay and that they agree with you starting this diet. I'm so sorry about my cat. Um, so um people who should avoid people who should avoid the diet are pregnant and breastfeeding women, elderly, young, those with chronic illness, and those recovering from eating disorders. Beliefs. Supporters also believe that cooking food harms human health because it disorders the natural enzymes in food, reduces their nutrition content, and reduces the life force they believe exists in raw or living food. Um, Other beliefs include they believe this diet causes weight loss, improves vitality, increases energy, improvement to chronic diseases, and improvement to overall health. Does that does this diet actually do this? We'll get to it. So there are a lot of pros. Um, so one of the things is this is not based in science. Um, let's kind of go over the like cooking of the food. So they believe cooking decreases nutrients, mostly like water soluble nutrients like vitamin C and vitamin B. Um, when actually cooking increases availability for other nutrients and antioxidants. The beta carotene I'm so sorry, I'm probably screwing these up. I can never say these right. And lycopene. Um, so cooking also helps inactivate or destroy anti-nutrients in grains and ligaments. They reduce like lichen and phytic acid. I'm hoping I said that. Which in large quantities can stop the body from absorbing minerals. Okay, let's go back to the um pros. So the pros can be high in nutrient and fiber, limited highly processed foods and added sugar. You do lose weight loss, and I think it is immediate. Um, and then it reduces body fat. Cons. There is no scientific evidence to support the idea that cooking destroys natural enzymes in the food, making it harder to digest. It actually more likely is more likely that cooking helps break down cell walls so we can digest cooked foods more easily, especially starches and proteins. The other cons are reduced calorie intake, especially if you're not meeting your daily calorie needs. You are almost entirely cutting out calories in this diet, except for the natural occurring ones. So there is that decrease in certain nutrients and antioxidants. It is a really unbalanced diet. It can make you deficient in some vitamins and minerals and proteins, especially the B12 and B2, I believe. Don't quote me on it. And then it has been found to cause problems for menstrual cycles in women and irregularities in your menstrual cycle. I did find a raw food study. So there were 16 raw food eaters, 5 men and 11 women. Um, so they were in various stages of starting this diet. Some had been on this diet for a very long time. Someone had just started it. What they did find was that 3 of them were underweight. Um, Ooh, and another con is that you will also could lose bone. You could lose bone mass and you have a really low BMI. So that is something to look out for. So back to the study. So they found that 3 of them were underweight. But they did lose a bunch of weight when they were studying these people, especially those who had just started it. And then at least I want to say, yeah, 12 took supplements. Some others added back in dairy and some meats into their diet. And so that kind of took care of some of the minerals and vitamins they were missing. So one of the articles, the Jones article, actually had a whole bunch of like ideas for meals and snacks and stuff. So I kind of created a daily nutrition plan out of my favorites, which was breakfast of a green smoothie, snack being carrots and raw hummus, lunch, apple and walnut salad, snack, strawberry and almonds, dinner, stuffed portobello mushrooms. There were also like other meal ideas were chia seed pudding with fruit, raw tomato soup with marinated vegetables, um, freshly squeezed juice and nuts, stuff, and then overnight oatmeal with chopped fruits and nuts. And then I think that's about it. So we're going to go to my references. These are my references. Yay! I hope you guys learned something. I kind of will get, so I'm kind of like a little bit of an overview. I think if you want to do this diet, it's pretty doable. I think it's kind of bland and plain. Um, and I like spices in my life, so I don't know if I could ever do this. It is something that you have to talk to your doctor about, especially for those who are iron deficient. I believe should really talk to the doctors about this. Other than that, like it doesn't seem like a really bad diet. It just seems like an extreme vegan diet. And I hope you guys had fun. So I will see you later.